Hey guys, thanks for joining me here. My name's Amanda and this is Moonlight Messenger. So let's jump right on in for you guys. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get some. Your first card down is the Empress. So there's a lot of creativity happening here with the Empress, a lot of nourishing energy. What covers that is the King of Swords. That King of Swords is about wisdom and leadership and communication and understanding. Okay, Taurus. The energy above you is the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot of hard work here, a lot of leadership, a lot of wisdom and honesty during trying to create a lot of honesty in yourself as far as your creativity goes. You really want to create some kind of motivation or some kind of manifestation out of this creativity. Let's see at the bottom of the reading. I feel like you know how you want to do this. You just need to create a little bit of a little creativity and a little bit of understanding and clarity for yourself. In the bottom of the reading, you have the Eight of Cups. So there is a lot of space that you need to get away from those people in your life that are trying to define you for yourself. As much as they're trying to help and love on you, this is not helping you. This is definitely toxic to you. And it's important for you to get away with that Eight and spend a little bit of time advancing your own knowledge about yourself, experiencing your own energy, just feeling how it is to be alone and to just hear your own inner voice for a while and really listen to your own emotions specifically. This new moon is a really important time for us to start developing our own new beginnings, not some beginning that someone else is trying to drag out for us. That's not a beginning at all. In the past, you have the Four of Pentacles. You've been comfortable and stable and in the past, and you might have even been trying to greed, like hold off kind of in a greedy way too for a little bit there. It's not necessarily that you're doing it to hurt other people or that you were doing it to hurt other people. It's just sometimes you need to create space, and I get it that you need to create space to be able to feel and find out what you need. And in the future, there's a little bit more of that going on here with the Nine of Cups. So you're still kind of holding out. Still not quite attaining what it is and trying to get to that point where you can understand exactly what it is that you feel like you're missing. I feel like it has a lot to do with unlocking your creativity. You're trying and you're kind of finding that there are parts of yourself that are not opened and they're not engaging in your regular day-to-day life, and it's going to be really helpful for you to unlock your kundalini, your creativity, identify all of your different chakras, and that creative flow that we get through our heart chakra, it comes out of our hands, and that creative channel really does put a difference in our life. If that's what you're trying to access here, that's kind of how we get a chance to move forward when we're really majorly blocked in this way. Right now, in the current moment, you're dealing with a major ending, a major transformation with the Death card. This doesn't symbolize necessarily losing a life. This can be losing a life as you know it. And I feel like you do have this coming to you, that you're prepared for it, and you know that this is coming to you, and you know that these changes are kind of inevitable at this point. Basically, you've been through so much, it's like, how could this not be next, almost. You've been through so much on a level of strength and wisdom and finding yourself that it's only a matter of time before you find a new beginning in yourself. In the moment to act, you have the Justice card. So you're finding this awareness of the truth and who you really are, and whether it's the good, the bad, the ugly, you're looking at it all and you're identifying your own beauty and you're willing to go through these new transformations in order to get to a more beautiful side of yourself. And I think that's really, really admirable of you, Taurus. I myself will say that this journey is very long and difficult. It is emboldening. It will require growth. It will require effort. But I think you know that. In the moment, in the hopes and fears space, you have the Emperor. You have to be a really strong self-leader in this way, because nobody's going to keep you moving forward to find your truth, to find your best life, to find where you can heal and create more, and where you can grow and be inspired more. Nobody's going to do that for you. Nobody's going to improve you on the other side. They're just going to try and change you. There's never going to be a relationship in your life aside from your own, with your own spirit, that will help you improve for your own best. And that Emperor here is wanting to share that space of power and that leadership role that you might be afraid of, but you are very capable of taking it on. There's going to be a lot of change coming to you. It's really important with that Five of Pentacles in your prediction space to be limber and be positive and try to maintain a really good sunny outlook and appearance on life. And don't lose your hope. Don't lose your sunshiny outlook that you need to rely on to be a strong leader. Don't lose that. Don't let it go, because you're going to have partners that might seem to want to go through the struggle with you, but they will have this ability to take you down. It's hard to go through that struggle. It's harder to go through it alone, but it is arguably very difficult to go through it with somebody who's struggling with their own burdens and their own weaknesses at the same time. So just try to stay vigilant here. An idea that you will be successful should stay in your mind at every single moment. Don't hold back. Don't go back to the way that things were in the past. Because now, with this creative beginning that you have here, this idea of how you think is moving you into an old, like a brand new beginning. There's no way that you can maintain that old way of life with this new birth of creativity that's happening in you. You just need to embrace it with a happy heart. This is a real good reason to hold back and let yourself grow and do it on your own terms. Do everything that you can on the worldly side for that King of Pentacles, and allow yourself to have the space to manifest that wisdom, that truth that you can perceive with your own higher judgment, and go within. Take a little journey into your own into your own soul and find out what it is that you need in order to move forward. Just be sure that you're not going back to the old way of holding back, and make sure that you're allowing all of this reserved love that you will have. Allow it to be shared with the right components, with the right people, on the right shifts and changes in your direction. Don't just spill it out there and give it to just anybody, because there are going to be people in your life that just, they want to go along for the ride. They want to ride your coattail, and I'm telling you right now, you just can't simply afford that type of energy to go out right now. Okay? I hope this resonates with you. If it did, let me know in the comments below. So just to remind everybody, if you're interested in that monthly giveaway reading every month on my Patreon account, you can qualify as a Patreon member, and you should tell your friends. Right now, it's really easy to win because there's not very many people in there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this, share it with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.